Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be testing out this team again, the level 50 Shadow Gardevoir and Snorlax, but we're going to be teaming it up with a level 50 Excadrill, which doesn't have the best IVs around, but hey, it's what I got, so we're going to be using it. It's going to be a good one. We already know this. Excadrill is very squishy, but hits hard and charges fast with those hard-hitting moves. Rock Slide and Drill Run's what we're going to be rocking. Of course, that's pretty much the standard moves that you're going to want. And then we're going to have the standard moves for Snorlax, of course. Gardevoir, we're going to have Psychic and Shadow Ball. It's probably what you want to use if you're going to be using Gardevoir. But, you know, when it comes down to it, when it boils down to it, you're thinking, well, this Shadow Gardevoir level 50 is looking pretty good. It's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, it is. Definitely it's Shadow Gardevoir, but Togekiss is going to be a little bit better for you, technically, as a Fairy type user, because it's going to have Flamethrower as well. Getting to Shadow Ball and Gardevoir, it has, man, I'm going to tell you, you get farmed down just as you're getting to Shadow Ball. And you're not actually able to get it off. So just keep that in mind. Togekiss has got a little bit more play when it comes to that. The reason why I went with this is because it's just crazy. Shadow Gardevoir and just having fun. Snorlax is pretty self-explanatory. With that said, let's see what we have going on here for these battles. It's not going to be the longest one around. Got about 17 minutes of videos here. As far as the community day, you can go check out my live stream. You know, was just a Stardust grind, kind of a very casual, so casual in fact that I didn't even get enough XL candies to make one completely maxed out Embror. But it's pretty close. I just need like a couple more XL candies, but yeah, there's the gist of it. I don't really remember how many shinies I got. Somewhere around the ballpark of like 21 or 18. But anyways, we're taking the win up against the Mamoswine there. And it's looking good. Let's get into that full commentary here. We're going to be met with a Lugia. Oh, interesting. And best buddy at that. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. So because we are Fairy type, we're going to be resisting that non-stab Dragon Tail. But we do have to look out for any charge moves because we're just going to, you know, we're just Shadow Gardevoir, glassy as all heck. So we're going to be getting a shield out of them as the charm is just absolutely demolishing them. We're going to be shielding up this Sky Attack, swapping into our Snorlax, which is doing super effective with the Lick while gaining charge. And we're about almost to 2 body slams. This is great. We're going to go ahead and let this charge move go through. It is an Earth Power, doing some big damage, but not quite enough to threaten us completely. So we're going to go ahead and let it go through. Hitting it with a body slam is really, you know, that Garchomp at level 50 is no joke, even for a Shadow Snorlax's charge moves here. Now, what if we had Outrage? Now, obviously, we would one-shot it. That would be a fun combination to try out. So they're going to be taking us down here, which is fine. We got to play around this carefully. They might have something that counters the Gardevoir in the back, so I wanted to come in here and see if I could farm down with the Excadrill, and we were actually able to do it. So what they have in the back is going to be the Kyogre, and I was hoping they would let that go through, because now all we're going to have to do is swap. I mean, actually, all I have to do, I said, I don't think this is happening. I think it's going to be like very, very, very close. So here we go, another one of those incidences where it just takes forever for Gardevoir to get to any of its charge moves. It drives me absolutely insane because I've already invested in it. But hey, it is what it is, and we made it to 2 of those drill runs, but unfortunately we are not going to be able to get those off. We needed 2 because they had a shield. Next battle, we were met with a Mamoswine. So with Gardevoir as a lead, it's never really too good of a lead if you're not getting a good advantage here. So like a Garchomp, Dragon Pokemon, or Fighter. Fighters are very rare, so, or a Dark type, there's a Yveltal. If they're bringing out Yveltal, there must be something very weak to this in the back. So what I'm thinking is, okay, we probably should shield this up and see if we can charm it down here. That Yveltal, I know, I get it, I know. That thing charges fast, so I was hoping they were not able to get to another one. They bring in a Giratina, so yeah, definitely an all weak to charm kind of a team here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Snorlax to just absorb everything, and they throw the Shadow Ball, and I think they back out before they even connects. So good game. Moving on to our next opponent, and there we go. There's that lead that we want to see against a Garchomp here. They do have Dragon Tail. We will not get one-shotted by Earth Power at this range, I don't think, but I do believe we still shield it up. It might. I don't know. I gotta check the sims. So they're bringing in a Melmetal here. So here we go with Shadow Ball. This is where it's actually going to be coming in handy, and we do get a shield, which is great. Now they could farm up a bunch, I suppose, but the charm is still digging in, and they still have to think about us getting to another Shadow Ball. So they're going to go ahead and throw that Rock Slide in. This a little bit of farm there. It may not seem like a lot, but it is. All right, so we're going to be bringing in our Excadrill here. We can take a superpower, so we have to keep that in mind. As you can see here, no problem. They're swapping into Yveltal. And we're going to go ahead and go Rock Slide. They're swapping into the red bat. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Rock Slide again. And now they're shieldless, so I'm just hoping that we could spam our way to Rock Slide. That thing's spammy, but I do believe Excadrill is spammier. Let's get it. So this is going to be enough to KO. Please tell me it is. All right. And we survived with like 1 HP, swapping into our Snorlax just in time. Superpowers are not going to cut it. They don't have to. I do believe they don't have to. And we're going to be able to get to ours. Shields are down, and this is a GG. So I did get some sound foam to kind of insulate the recording, my voice, and I do believe it's making a bit of a difference. So we're met with a Giratina. All right, they're swapping into a Kyogre. We're going to go ahead and bring out our best response for this, which is going to be Snorlax, because we're not going into no waterfall user with Excadrill, right? So we're going to go ahead and hit those body slams up against Kyogre. It is a big problem. Kyogre is a very good Pokemon. When it is able to be reached at level 50, it is going to be extremely annoying. And if people are... I'm not going to get too big into this, but if all these different people start having level 50 Kyogres, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. After GoFest, that's still not enough time, but you do what you got to do. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and hit another body slam here on the Giratina. We make a simultaneous swap, and they go into their Togekiss. We go into Gardevoir. We're getting farmed down here. And now we're put in a pretty rough situation because the Togekiss is going to be getting to Flamethrower soon, and which is going to be doing a ton of damage to us, so we really have to think about this. Thank goodness we called it correctly. They go for an Aerial, so I take this opportunity to farm extra energy while they're trying to get to their next charge move. And we're looking good, able to take out that Togekiss while they're still holding on to one shield. This is crazy. This is going to be Excadrill's time to shine right here. Here you go. So we swap to catch. Yeah, I mean... You got to give myself a little credit, all right? That was a good catch, I suppose. I mean, they're able to farm here, and I got a little nervous. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I just gave them farm with Snorlax. I'm going to lose this. So here we go. We're off to the races, and we're able to get to the drill run before they are able to Shadow Claws down. Surviving with 1 HP in a dream, and not even perfect IVs. Let's go into the next battle. We're met with a Dialga. Let's see how this works. We've seen it before, but it is satisfying. They're swapping into a Melmetal, and here we go with the Excadrill. Now let's talk about it again. We've said it before, but I'll tell you it yet again. This level 50, if you have one, it can take a superpower from a level 50 Melmetal, okay? And then those Thunder Shocks are doing nothing. You got to keep that in mind. But there's also people who are going to try to bait you with Rock Slide to get that shield, and well, it's not going to be a pretty scene after that. So make sure you're... It's a guessing game at that point. I mean, don't be too hard on yourself if you don't guess correctly. Anyway, we're shielding up the superpower there. Very nice. And they're getting to another one. And I'm deciding, you know what? We're going to go ahead and shield this up and get to another drill run. And somebody asked the question, I don't remember what video, but it was recently. And they said, why do I wait until the last second to get off my shield? Is there some sort of tactic or trick? No, not really. Just making a decision on whether or not I should use the shield, even though it could be an obvious shield usage, right? I still want to think about the situation. It's just a habit at this point to not tap it immediately, and that's it. I mean, it's trying to make a habit of not trying to just instantly use your shield right away. Anyways, up against the Giratina, now we're in a bad position because they're getting farmed. You want the Snorlax up against this thing always, but you don't want it up against it if you have like 10 HP, right? You're going to get farmed hard like that. So here we go again with the Excadrill up against the Giratina. It keeps getting pitted up against this thing, and we're going to go ahead and swap into our Gardevoir here, and I don't think we're going to be able to make this one, folks. Shadow Ball is absolutely going to KO, and they have a charge move ready to go. Excadrill says, I gave it my best. And we take a loss there. Good game. Alrighty, moving on to our next opponent. We're going to be met with a Togekiss. And is this the desync one? Yes, it is. Yeah, you gotta love it. So I've already got the advantage. This is Go Battle League for you. Should I have stayed still? Maybe. I didn't know 100% sure if their moves were actually registering, because sometimes it does that, but then all of a sudden your health is just gone, right? And you're fainted. So I didn't know. You never know anymore. You just got to like basically just keep attacking, unfortunately. I know there's been a few good Samaritan moments where I've had it and I've showed it on stream, or not on stream, but it's just on videos. But yeah, anyways, up against the Melmetal here. They baited us. Yeah, they baited us. Very nice, very nice. And at this point, I'm thinking, well, shoot, what are we going to do? Let the superpower go through. We'll be able to survive. They swap. We got to be very quick because there it is, that counter. And they're shieldless, so that's what we have going for us here. Now, we're going to go ahead and let this surf go through and get to this body slam. We should be able to pull this off. Now, the reason why I didn't want to shield that first one up is because we want to actually save that shield. We may have to use it here. I think we may. But no, we're fine. Here we go. And they're going to be forced to throw because of the superpower. And all right, so this is crazy. I was thinking, yeah, I'll just shield this up, no problem. And they get off another charge move, and I was tapping on my superpower. Are you kidding me? So at this point, I almost threw my phone. We throw an Excadrill, yet again, time to shine. Able to get to the drill run because of the resistance from the electric, and we're taking the win in a seemingly loss there. But pulling it back for us, that little Excadrill. Let's get it. Next battle, we're met with a Garchomp. Great lead for the Gardevoir. And they're staying in there to farm a bit, swapping it to their Kyogre. We're going to go ahead and bring in our good old trusty Shadow Snorlax, Marcellus Wallace. Let's get it. And just throwing the body slams here. This is a fine matchup. Once the Kyogre is able to be level 50, or once people start having level 50s, it's going to be flipped, obviously, right? It's going to be a big situation. So it's going to be time for the Dragons to yet again rise up and maybe even making my Salamence even more viable. We'll have to see. So Dialga is going to be a pain in the butt. Let's not even get started on that junk. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to farm you down with Excadrill. I think that's what I do. No, I'm not brave enough. Never mind. All right, so they're going in with Togekiss here. And I wanted to go for Shadow Ball for some reason, but we're going to go ahead and go Psychic because it's neutral and stab. And a defense drop potential. We're going to go ahead and instantly swap, getting that last shield. They have that Garchomp, folks. Ooh, this is going to be a close one here. So Earth Power, I do believe, will KO. So yeah, shielding that up. And beating them to the next charge move here. There's no time to farm any extra. They were probably hit the charge move at the same time. Bringing in the Togekiss here. And is it over? Flamethrower? It is Flamethrower. They take us out. And we lose there. Did you think I was going to win? I was trying to play it as if I was going to... Like I was thinking I was going to lose, but we were going to win. But nope, we lost. Into the next battle here. We're met with a Garchomp again. Great. They're swapping into Mewtwo. And it kind of stumped me for a second. I should be swapping into Snorlax. What am I doing here? And so we're going to go ahead and swap after they throw the Shadow Ball. And we're just going to go ahead and let this go through and farm down here. Obviously farm. Yeah, I know. I made a mistake. I should have swapped into Mewtwo or to Snorlax as soon as they bring in Mewtwo. Right. So they're going in here with the Garchomp. At least we have energy built up. Not in the best position here. Not the worst. But Dragon Tail is really starting to add up. They're going to throw ahead. They're going to go throw ahead. Oh man, tongue twister over here. We're going to go ahead and throw that Sand Tomb. And we're going to get off this Body Slam here. Still, just barely digging into that thing. Bring in the Gardevoir. They're going to instantly swap. And they have that Melmetal on the back. So what will save you, I'm telling you, just know you can take a superpower. Alright? And those quick moves on the Melmetal, they're not doing anything. As a matter of fact, they're healing you. Okay? It's a joke. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run here. And this is probably going to get a shield out of them. They're letting see, they know they can take a Drill Run as well. That's exactly what you need to do. Getting that superpower off, we're being extremely brave. And we survive with 1 HP. And I can't believe this here. And we're able to take them out, swap into our Gardevoir, and we're charming down. We had a shield left, did not matter. That was a close one, calling things there. So we're met with a Dialga. This is what we want to see. And remember, yep, they can hit us with the Iron Head. We have to keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and shield up. It's kind of like the Togekiss, similar situation here, except we're doing a little bit more damage as this Shadow in level 50. And they're swapping into Mewtwo. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Excadrill. This was a miss-swap. I know. Again, we're just playing sloppy. So what was going on here, this is before Community Day. I was kind of rushing this. I stayed up late, woke up late, and I was getting tilted while I was battling. So yeah, you know, just not really clear, thinking clear. Anyway, swapping into Mewtwo, the correct counter to it now. And we're going to go ahead and let this Side Strike go through. More than likely, they have a Shadow Ball. And, well, we don't need to worry about that. They're going into their Yveltal. We're going to swap into our Gardevoir here. This is looking mighty nice. Shielding up that Dark Pulse. Can we charm it down? I'm going to go ahead and throw this here. I think they know what charge moves we do have, so they're letting that go through. But it's going to be an extra charm that we can basically have, I suppose, as far as like, you know, damage there. Swapping into that Mewtwo, and they're surviving with about 2 HP or 3 HP. Kind of annoying. Hitting us with that Psy Strike, not very effective, but still taking us out. Snorlax taking out the Mewtwo, and we can't even see what's going on. We're going to go ahead and build up 2 superpowers, and you already know what this is. It's the W. We're going to take that win here, getting that shield, and now they're shieldless. This will KO the Dialga, and our Shadow Snorlax, level 50, is taking the win. On to our next battle. I think this may, oh, we got like 2 more. Another Dialga. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. Keep bringing them on out. Let's go. So we got a fighter here. And what do we, of course we're shielding this up, but they hit me with Thunder. Okay, we need to talk about that. All right, and before you say and type anything, some people just don't have the resources. And if you're thinking, well, maybe Iron Head's better, well, maybe not. Maybe they think Thunder's better for the situation that they have for their Pokemon. So just a little heads up before you comment anything. Not everybody can afford all this. And props to them for getting this high, I suppose, for just 1 move Dialga. And we're going to be taking a Blizzard to the face. Yeah, that hurt a lot. So maybe just 1 move Legendaries over here. And that's perfectly fine. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Excadrill, as they do have that Mewtwo in here. I'm going to go ahead and let this go through. We could take a Psy Strike, no problem. Shadow Ball, I think it does less damage than that, I think, actually. Going for a Drill Run here. And we're getting their last shield as well. Yeah, this is the last battle, as a matter of fact. Okay, so if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and we're taking the win. Thank you for watching, and wow, level 50s are crazy.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!